So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So time for some more Doffy 2 fun, and this time I'm doing something for the third time I think. It's a mono slasher shooter team. Almost Capone Crew is just shooter, but 5 shooter slashers. And this is going to be my showcase for Raizo Shinobu. We're using 2 of them. They are a friend captain as well. Also a cool showcase for the Grudge Dolph ship, which is the first ship I maxed, but I haven't used that much yet. We're going to take advantage of all of that, the extra damage with Wano Orb, resisting special bind, extra healing, all of that is essential for this team. And yeah, Shinobu Raizo, they're a very weird legend in PvE. Captain though is the main reason to use them. 5 times attack for 3 classes, 5.5 times attack if you have a condition on the enemy. But the main thing is that you can remove death up when hitting perfects, which is obviously great for Doffy 2, which spams 2-turn death ups. Special, you remove a lot of weird stuff like poison, blindness, the chain debuffs. And if captain is shooter or free spirit, you can get a delay conditional. And if captain is also slasher, you also get a guaranteed delay. So you can only get the guaranteed self-proc conditional to full immunity if the captain is specific classes. But slasher shooter is one of them, so it works fine here. And yeah, we're going to take full use of this special. So yeah, let's jump into it. It's also the first time I've ever used this Shanks crewmate. I don't even remember the names. Maybe I'll just call them Shanks Jobbers. Isn't one of them called Hongo or something? I don't know. But yeah, we have basically a full berry pen team, which is always very useful, of course. And yeah, this team actually took longer to make than it looks, but it also means that it has reached a certain level that teams only can reach when you've got some intimate knowledge of them. So that is what enables some of the very weird strats I will be using with this team. In the beginning it's fairly straightforward though. Remove the bind with the pudding support. Don't need any special buffs here to kill. Okay. Here we're actually just going to kill with Kiku ISO special, but since we have a slasher shooter team, it means that top row and bottom row orbs get changed to Wano. That only works if you run slasher shooter, at least 5 of each. We also use the super class, which gives us full bar of Wano, also buff the chain lock. Sadly, one of the Raizo Shinobu loses the Wano orb, but it's fine. Capone Crew. Perfect lock all of the orbs, also changes block orbs, so you all have full board of matching orbs, which is nice. We actually use the first Shinobu special now, and it's only to remove the poison. It's literally the only reason I use it. But I had no other way to get rid of the poison, so it's fine. We're going to be able to get it back for later as well. Now against Pika, we use the Weavon Kizaru with level limit break. He's great with level limit break. -2 CD, attack and color affinity for slasher and shooter. And I also have the Akainu support, so we get the chain lock you usually need for this stage. I hit the perfect with Capone Crew to get rid of the death up, and then I make sure to not hit any more perfects. I want to keep my orbs. Left row gets slot binder now, that includes 2 of the units, but yeah, we'll get them back later. Kiku ISO cap, really nice to get rid of all of the para, of course. And now we use the friend captain, Raizo Shinobu, to get the damage we need to kill this stage in 1 turn. Still hitting greats. Yeah, without my rainbow Kiku ISO, that maybe wouldn't have been enough damage, but yeah. It's a showcase, not a team I recommend and want to use. And yeah, I'm going to use the Shanks Jobbers now. They will get rid of the damage reduction. Also a base attack boost, so a very little bit of extra damage, I guess. And yeah, I can afford to hit some perfects now. Just want to make sure I keep one orb on my Raizo Shinobu in the middle, since they can't get it back. And yeah, we're going to do a little bit of stalling now to try and get the Raizo Shinobu specials back. And yeah, I think I stall as long as I can here. So yeah, just need to make sure I don't do enough damage to this bomb guy, or he will hit us with the 50-turn paralysis. And yeah, now we have to kill. There we go. And yeah, now we're going to do a very obscure strat, because we have no block orb and nip except for Capone Crew, which I need to use right away here. So final stage also removes the perfect locks, so the strength orb on Raizo Shinobu will get removed and to a block orb. So I have to play around this to make sure both my strength units have a block orb, and it's a very niche strat. And funnily, or sadly I should say, it means that Kikuai's chain lock won't be a thing for final stage, and you see that we barely survive as well. But what we're doing is that we use Raizo Shinobu here, we get rid of the bad chain lock, and apply a new one. And the idea for me with doing this was that, oh yeah, I'm going to keep Kikuai's chain lock to final stage. I'm so smart. But as you might realize now, when I get to final stage and use Raizo Shinobu again, I will still remove it. So it didn't matter ultimately, but yeah, I think that just shows that removing chain lock in your kit more often than not is a negative rather than a positive. We're actually still going to do enough damage because, well, we get a 2-time attack boost from Kizaru. We have an orb boost, chain boost from Call Affinity boost from the support, delay conditional with Raizo Shinobu. I also realized that since I stalled Kizaru, he did change block orb, so I could redo the run and make it better, but I think this was pretty fun showcase in the end, and it works, and nobody should use this team, so. But yeah, that's like my third team with Slasher Striker versus Doffy 2. I'm sure I'll be back in the future for more. We did enough damage, that's all that matters. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.